Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cayen, and we are on the SW Clan server. So, a couple of things. You'll notice I made some changes down here. This is something I've been working on. I was trying an experiment with melons and jack-o'-lanterns. I kind of like the way this room came out. It's very bright and colorful. So I've been kind of taking the sandstone and reapplying it and kind of, you know, taking away the grayathon that I had going down in here. So I actually like the way it looks. It's very nice in here now. It's very comfortable. So I'm going to be doing the same thing kind of in here today and talking with you, and we're going to make this place kind of nice. I don't know what I'm going to do for the walls in here. So I might, hold on. I might do glowstone. Because I want to kind of get away from torches in the house. I want to have something a little bit more refined, you know? God, I'm starting to sound like a snob. I need something more refined in my life. Yes. So I came in here. I've kind of reorganized my chests a little bit. Colored wool will now take up two slots. I need to finish up over here what I did over here. As you can see, I like over here a lot better than I do over here. It's just nicer looking than the cobblestone. Let's see, stone bricks, raw materials. I cannot think of where I placed that stuff. I had a whole bunch of stuff I placed. So I thought there was some glowstone in there. Ay. Glowstone. 17 glowstone. Eh. We'll see. Yeah, definitely I need to go through here and just kind of go up here. Okay. So I've been chatting back and forth. I had a guy contact me recently about starting a server. And right now I'm not really in a position to start a server, my own vanilla server. But he's been asking me questions, and I think I'll answer them here. If I started a server, it would be a server for, it would be almost a vanilla server. I say almost because I would include a couple of plugins for it. One of the mandatory plugins that I'm just going to get to right now before 1.3 even comes out is, so far with 1.3, I am not seeing anyone. I'm not seeing how the Obsidian chest system is going to be specific for a player. So Obsidian chests, I would almost it would almost have to be, whoa. So before we even started, the Obsidian chest systems would need a plugin, just so that it would point to a specific player. That way, you wouldn't have like a chest that everybody could get into. You know, and that way everybody would get a chance to use the Obsidian chest however they want. And yeah, maybe that plugin could include, you know, a way to set it so that you could set it open so that anybody could access the chest, or you could set it closed where only specific people could access the chest. But you would need to have some sort of way of controlling what player can get what chest. So the other thing that I would want with this server, and why am I doing that? I'm going crazy. Crazy, I tell you, crazy. Is I would want to do a Stargate system. For anybody that's watched the Minecraft stuff, they have this nice portal room, and then they go off and they travel to, several hundred things to the different portals. I would actually like to do a portal system in which all of the portals are, a hub room where all of the portals are in that room and can take you right to their place. That way it's very easy to, move around the server and all this other stuff. And you could create specific portal systems to specific areas. That way you could move around a little faster and a little easier. I like that. Okay. I'll do the same thing on this wall and the same thing on this wall. In fact, this wall we'll do next. So what's preventing me from starting this and going, hey, why don't we plop this down and start doing it? Well, I would need a server first. And I am in college. I do not have lots of expendable cash to do this thing. I would actually, I would need to have money first to be able to even think about this. And currently, I'm broke as crap. Now, one of the things I would like to do with this server is I would like to do something along the lines of Minecraft, the way they have a lot of different Let's Players on there. Because I kind of like that idea of having a server filled with people who love to post videos, because then you have lots of different things going on. And like, if you don't like what I'm doing, you can watch what somebody else is doing, or you can just get a better sense of what's going on, and you can have this very, very rich opportunity to see different aspects of the server. What I do may not necessarily be what somebody else does. It may not necessarily be what somebody else does. And the cool thing is if you get a lot of good personalities on there, and focusing on good personalities, because there's a lot of crap people out there, is you could do things where people are suddenly working together, and you might have an episode where two people are actually talking to each other on a Skype call and doing stuff in the server. You could do something similar to the Ultra Hardcore series. Let's see. 2 planks there, where you can have server-wide things where people can drop in and do different games and things like that, and you can have a variety of different things going on in server. So it's kind of like on here. I love this server to death, don't get me wrong. I love the SW clan. We do a lot of stuff on here, but you know what, there's not a whole lot of people doing videos, and in some ways I almost feel like because of the Yogscast, it kind of ruined things for everybody else. Like, SW is a little afraid of getting people doing videos on here, simply because of how the Yogscast acted. And I could be completely wrong on that, and I'll probably be corrected on this later, but that's kind of how it feels. And I get that essentially you're playing in somebody else's sandbox. I get that notion, because this isn't my server. This is somebody else's server. This is somebody else's baby. And I totally Okay. I totally understand that. That makes sense to me in many, many ways. But at the same time, it doesn't mean I have to like it either. But it yam what it yam. So, hopefully this will be a faster video today than what I normally do. So people like to, I can never understand this, is people like to segregate them out into different styles of, different things. And so you'll get people talking about how they're adventurers and all this other stuff. And if I have to categorize myself, I would have to categorize myself as a builder. I like building more than I do adventuring or anything. I like doing redstone too. But I'm not... I hate caving. I really do. I despise caving. If I could avoid caving, I do. And some people are going to go, what? What do you mean caving's fun? I don't like caving. I have panic attacks whenever I have to go caving because I'm worried about, what if I die and I have to go grab my stuff and all this other stuff. And on this server, it's not quite as bad because, hey, I can instant teleport back. But if I were to create a vanilla server, I don't have that option. So I'm going to be even more panicked than I am on this server. And you want to watch a grown man having a panic attack? Oh, yeah. There we go. Actually, I like these rooms now. They feel finished, refined. So you'll notice that when I talked about the server, because, again, somebody had asked me that question, I didn't talk about, things like items gathering. You know how currently in Minecraft, we'll do it with this. Let's say we have an item there, and we have an item there. In Minecraft, that item would still be there, and that item would still be there. They would fall exactly where they hit. But they're talking about with 1.3, where they will collect like this. So you could still get a bunch of items, but they would be more contained. And that's actually a server plugin that does it currently, but they're talking about actually making that a real thing in game, and I applaud that. I think that's a great idea. Almost left myself with no way of getting down. That would have sucked. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't have a need for that because it would already be done for me. Actually, let's go blink, blink, blink. Bink, bink, bink. And not too bad. Could be better, could be worse. And it's still very bright in this room because of all the light that's going on. Actually, I wouldn't even need to put these in the... Thinking about it, I don't have a Silk Touch pick, but that's okay. Yeah, this room's starting to feel more finished. Anyways, this has been Cayen, and I will talk to you guys later.